So let us discuss about the what is the research paper. Many of the students are supposed to prepare the research paper as per the instructions from the college. So let us first discuss what is exactly the research paper, how we can make that particular research papers, what types of research papers are available in the market, how we can prepare it. So first thing is we need to understand the research paper. Whenever some of the scientists are doing any kind of research, so what they are doing basically, they are taking a reference of some other research, and based on their research, they are making their own research. So suppose you write down everything onto the paper, that is called as a research paper. So for example, you are the scientist and you would like to make a uh, electric bulb example, for example, then you will find that how many kinds of electric bulbs are available in the market. So you will take 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 references that using this power, let's say AC power, I can make a electric bulb. Using DC power, I can make the electric bulb. Using solar power, I can make the electric bulb. So these are the three references. So somebody has already developed some things, and we are taking their reference and we are making our own bulb without using, let's say, AC power or DC power or solar power. It is your bulb is developed through, for example, let's say air example. So that is your research. So you are making a research paper, and after all that, you need to publish your research paper into some of the journals. So we will discuss all the steps. So before that, I would like to present you some of my research paper that I have already done previously. So let me open my research paper first. So there is a Google Scholar website. So in a Google Scholar, I have already added my research paper. Suppose you are the researcher, or suppose you are the faculty, or let's say head of the department or principal affiliated with any colleges or university. You are supposed to make a research paper. Then you can maintain your profiles over here using Google Scholar. So suppose I'm going to my profile, you will find this many research paper I have already published so far. So let us open that particular first research paper. So survey on role of intelligent community and social networking to enhance learning process of student and professionals. So this is the title of my research paper. So let me click on this particular research paper. So it is redirecting me to some of the website that is called as a journal. So on a journal, you can see that things my paper is visible to you. So now I can click on download options. Let me download it. Let me open that particular research paper. So now the title is Survey on Role of Intelligent Community and Social Networking to Enhance Learning Process of Students and Professional. This is the research paper title. So I would like to do the survey basically. This is a survey paper. So I would like to do the survey. Survey means I will ask some of the peoples, I will find out some of the ways, and I will conclude that based on this many statistics, this many data, I can say this is good, this is not good. So I'm doing the survey on which topic? On role of intelligent community and social networking. Two things I would like to survey: intelligent community and social networking. Why? To enhance the learning process. I would like to enhance the learning process. Students are learning, professionals are learning. So I want to make their process smoother by using some of the social networking websites. So I would like to do the survey for students and professors. And this is particular research paper is prepared by these three persons. First one is myself, second one is my co-member, third one is my third members. So these three people has prepared this particular research paper. So this is the abstract. So in a particular research paper, you need to write down the abstract. But first things, how that particular research paper development starts. So First thing, you need to prepare the title. You need to write down the title. So you need to finalize the title of your research paper. Now share me your idea on which topic you would like to write down the research paper. Just share me any idea, anything. It can be physical, visible, not visible, anything. Just share me the idea. I will make a title for it. Tourist web applications. Okay. So a survey paper, a survey on how to attract more tourists to our XYZ places. So, for example, let's say you are taking one place. So you want to attract more and more tourists to that. Let's say Kumbh Mela. How to attract more people to Kumbh Mela? So you can write down the research paper for the same. So you are making a survey. Now you need to take an example of ABC place, PQR place, AXB place, HHH place, CCC place, DDD place. So there are so many other places. People are already visiting over there. So why people are visiting over there? You need to find out the reasons. You need to find out some of the research paper of the same. Without research paper, you cannot take a reference. You need to find out the research paper. That how many popular places. So now let me find out some of the research paper. Let me go to the Google. Research paper on tourist tourism in India. So Indian tourist industry current trends and future outlook. So this is one of the research paper I can say. So we need to find out. So view PDF is there. So now PDF is downloading. Sometimes some PDFs are allowed, some PDFs are not allowed. They will ask for the payments because some of the journals. So you need to contact your colleges. So now this is available. You can see the things. This research paper is available. So Indian tourism industry, current trends and future outlooks. So you can take a reference of this particular research paper because this is related. Now you need to understand this is prepared by this person and this persons. Two persons are there. Two researchers are there. We can say exactly, and they are from these particular departments. So this is the abstract. This is the introduction. So you need to read out this particular research paper. So what is their objective? To identify and examine the paradigm shift in the tourism industry over the seeming years and how the trends have been behaved in the India. Previously, there was a different trend. Nowadays, there is a different trend. So they are elaborating these informations in their particular research papers. To evaluate the role of tourism in economic development of India. What is their role? That we need to find out. That is our objective of the research paper. Which methodologies they are using? Economic importance of the tourism in India. So what is the importance? For example, tourism fields is increasing. So what is the benefit to the country? Money rotation will be fast. So many people will get a job. So many people will get a revenues. So that is the benefit to the country. So here they have some of the statistics like 2013. This is the some statistics. 14. This is the statistics. 16. These are the statistics. So they have used some of the sources. Now you can see the thing. Source is mentioned over here. So they have taken the source from some of the websites, some of the authentic papers, authentic resource. So they have prepared this particular charts. Here another charts is also there. Here another one is there. This is starting from 1991 to 2015. Here is the progress is there. They have prepared some of the charts progress. So we can take this particular research paper as a reference. We can take this particular as a reference. So you need to read out these particular things. Again, you will find so many other references. You can see the things. Here are the references. So they have taken these many references. So after all, you are doing for the tourism, you can take some of the references from this also. So now search for this particular one. For example, search for this one, search for this one, Google it. You will find some of the related references. You can take that references. So more number of references are there. That means your paper is a stronger one. And whenever you are writing some things based on some of the references source, then you need to mention that particular source. So for example, let me show you that particular. Let me go to my paper. So for example, I am writing this abstract informations for this particular my paper. So I am writing, mentioning over here, reference over here. You can see the things. Reference 1 and 6 are there. So you can see the things. Reference 1 and 6. 1 and 6 means, suppose you go to the last page. So here is the references. You can see the things. I have done the 19 references. So reference number 1 and reference number 2 I have used in the abstract. So similarly everywhere, suppose any other, so for this particular paragraph you can see the things, reference number, which reference I am using. I am giving the reference to 18 paper. So reference number 18, that is related with these ones, and I am giving the reference. So what is the steps to make a research paper? First thing, you need to finalize the title. That title may be tentative title as of now. That later on you can modify it, not an issue. But as a student, you are doing first time, so you need to have that particular basic title. Then you need to find out some reference page, research paper. That you need to find out it. I can say 20 approx. At least find out 20 or more research paper or more some website references. Whenever you are finding one research paper, take their reference also, search on Google, you will find some of the reference papers. So suppose you find out 5 paper, from 5 you will get more 50 papers. Then read all research paper, then start writing your brief. You need to write down, this is the introduction part, this is the comparison part, this is the objective part. You need to write down some of the briefings. Whenever you are writing down the some of the briefings, make sure to write down the reference paper number 1, 2, 3, and make your paper ready like this. So this is my 1 number paper, ABC, whatever the paper is there. Then 2 number paper, this is the paper. 3 number paper, this is the... So here you need to write down the paper title. You need to write down something like this: title, then author 1, then author 2. Initially format doesn't matter. First you need to prepare the draft into the Notepad++ or Word, anywhere. Once your paper is finalized, then you need to use some of the tools. There are so many tools available like latex, and so many other tools are available that you need to copy paste your content over there. So automatically formatting will be done. But once you write down the references, paper 1 over here, then paper 2, then paper 3, then you cannot change the order, because in everywhere in a paper you have mentioned that particular reference, that this is the reference number 1, this is the reference number 2. So you cannot change the order.
રેફરન્સ પેપરમાં જે યર લખેલા હોય છે તો એનો સિક્વન્સ વાઇઝ કેવી રીતના શબ્દથી લઈને 20 સુધી જવાનું યા પછી મોટાથી લઈને નાના સુધી જવાનું?
There is nothing like this, but most of the case, for example, let's say suppose if you consider my paper, so here is 19 references. So now you see the things, here is a 12 reference, here is a 8 reference, here is a 12 reference, here is a 12 reference. So actually, so here you can see the things, there is no here is a 9 reference. So basically it is not like what is the importance. Suppose if it is a more importance, then you can make it that particular paper number 1, reference number 1, but it is not a compulsory. At least you need to take a reference, you need to use, you need to mention that particular person, you need to give the credit exactly to that particular author. So whenever you are referring to some of the articles, some of the research paper, then you need to give the credit. So I'm giving the credit to that particular 19 members. Even somebody is also giving credit to me because I have already prepared that particular research paper. Suppose you want to go into the deep drive, then right hand side charts are there. So somebody citations, you can see that in 46 citations are there. That means 46 people have referred my paper in their research. So they have given the reference to me. So thanks to, they are saying that thanks to others Patel, we can able to prepare that particular research. This is like this something. So once you prepare the paper, you are referring to some other research. You are giving thanks to them. Somebody is referring your paper, they will give you thanks to you also. This is something research because everybody cannot do all the things. So you are doing some of the partial things, somebody is doing partial things, somebody is doing partial thing, somebody is collecting all these things and making something new. So this is something a research. So you can search for the Google Scholar profile of anyone. You can search my profile or you can search for any other profiles. So you will find so many papers are there. Here is, you can see cited by 15 people. So once you click on this particular 15, you will find the research. So you will find all the details. So this person has given the reference to me. This person has given the reference to me. This person has given the reference to me. So even I don't know that particular person personally, but they have referred my paper in their research. So now it is clear what is research paper. Either research paper can be on practical implementation or it can be on a survey base. Survey base is a bit easy because you are taking a reference of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and you are saying something based on the survey. So that is a bit easy. But suppose you are making something new, then you need to find out whether this is already developed by someone or not. If it is already developed, your paper will be rejected. So now the what is paper and how to write the paper, that concept is clear. Now let us see how to publish the research paper on a journal. So for the same, suppose somebody has already published some of the papers. For example, I have already published. So you can see the things, URL is there. So URL will be of some of the journals. So let me take that particular URL, copy paste into the new tab. So you can see the things. Might be these are the research one or these are the journals. Or you can search for the journals. Journals will be based on the topics. Journals on tourism. So these many journals are available. So you need to check out the journals. You need to create an account. And here is a submission guideline. You can see the things. So you need to read out the submission guidelines. What format they are accepting. What kind of titles or what kind of topics they are accepting. You need to read out these terms and conditions. What is the fee structures, because every journals require something different fees for the review purpose. If it is everything is suitable to you, then you need to prepare that particular format as per their requirements. You need to submit it to that particular journal via email, via some of the forms. That will be depending upon the website, depending upon the journal. So they will take your paper for the review. Again, review. So many researchers are already affiliated with that particular journal. So they will check your research paper, whether you have written perfectly or not, whether you have given the reference to someone that is already exist or not. They will check out everything. Based on their review, your paper will be either accepted or it can be rejected. If it is a rejected, sometimes they will give you the statements that why rejection is there. So you need to improve your paper and you need to resubmit your paper. So here is a complete details. So you need to check out the terms and condition, everything. So here everything is mentioned. You can see the things. What is the font? You need to write it down. What is the font size? You need to make it. So everything is there. Copyrights will be of the mostly of the journals. Journal will hold that particular copyrights. So you can check out the journal based on your topics. So you can take that particular details and check out the submission guidelines or check out the call for papers. So you need to check out this particular call for papers. So they are saying that on this particular journal we are asking the research papers. So when this is going to be published, so everything will be mentioned over here. Something, let's say date and time. Date will be mentioned that on this particular date we are supposed to publish that journals. So something is written over here. These many potential topics are allowed. Formats are there. So previous issues are sometimes available. Journal articles. So here is the previous issue. Download the journal. You can see the things. Download version is available. So once you download the journal, in journal, so many papers will be there. So this is the journal. Number 2, 2023. So in this journal, 134 pages are there. So you can see the things. So many papers will be there. So this is the content. So this is the paper number 1. So this is the detail. So this is the explanation. Then paper number. These are the references. Then paper number 2. 134 pages are there.
रिजेक्शनला काय काय पॉइंट्स होऊ शकतात आता?
Basically, whenever you are applying to some of the journals, find out that area of interest. That is your category. Suppose your category is matching, then you can apply to that particular things. Second things, whenever you are doing some of the research, let's say, just I have explained in the starting point that you want to make a bulb without using electricity. Somebody has already done the same research and you are publishing the same research, then it will be rejected. But somebody has not done this area, you can, because electric bulbs are available in the market. Let's say solar bulbs are available, for example. Then AC bulbs are available, DC bulbs are also available. So you need to find out which kind of bulbs are not available. For example, recently somebody has innovative that from solar directly, from solar light directly, they are putting some things into our home, and our home something electricities are there without storage, anything, nothing, no storage is required. Directly electricity is available. So suppose something is not available in the market, you can do the research. So that area finding is a crucial job basically. That is a crucial because so many research are already done. Suppose you are something, if you are having something in mind, then Google it. If already research paper are available, you cannot write down. You can write down something else. For best thing I have said is survey paper is the best things because survey papers are maximum accepted because you are doing the survey. You are not making a new research. Survey is bit easy. I can ask some of the questions to all 10 peoples. You are giving yes, no, maybe yes, no, maybe, and based on that, I can make a particular details. That based on these peoples, I am saying this. I don't know whether these people are right or wrong. But you are saying, so I am saying. That's it.
સર એનું જે ટાઇટલ લાગે એમાં સર્વે પેપર લખાય કે પછી રિસર્ચ પેપર ઉપર પણ
So this will be something like this. a survey on XYZ topic. Because I'm doing the survey, I'm not doing fresh research. Suppose you check out my profile. So you can see the things. First paper is a survey paper. This is the survey one. Second one is a survey one. You can see the things. Impact of e-learning in development of student life. Again, this is one kind of survey. A survey on e-governance facility. Distance learning trends from researcher point of view. Again, that is a survey. Case study of database security in campus ERP system. Importance of e-governance in India and challenges to implement. Impact assessment study on e-governance police projects in Gujarat. Threats and improvement of security for e-learning portals. New trends in distance learning from the perspective of a researcher. So now you have to decide the title, for which title you would like to go ahead. Then you need to make a sample title, basic title ready. Then you need to find out the research paper 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you can restructure your title. Then you can finalize that these many topics I want to include. Take a reference, make it. Everything's into the notepad first. Then you can use the word or some of the tools. Copy paste your content over there, and formatting will be done by that particular tool automatically.
સર અંદરનું જે કન્ટેન્ટ આવે છે રિસર્ચ પેપરમાં અને સર્વેમાં પેપર સેમ ટાઈપનું જ હોય છે.
Content will remain same. That is up to you how you want to explain it. And plagiarism check are also there. So suppose you are taking directly copy pasting from something else, then plagiarism checks they will do it, and they will directly say you that your paper is 50% or 60% matching with some other papers. So you need to reframe it, you need to restructure it as per your thought process. Fine.
તો સર એ આપણે જે પ્લેગરિઝમ ચેક કરવું હોય તો રિસર્ચ પબ્લિશ કર્યા પહેલા આપણે પોતે જ
Yes, you can check it out, but for the plagiarism check, paid tools are available. Free tools are not available. So these websites are there. They will help you to check out your content. So many paid tools are there. Very rare case, in very rare free tools are available for the plagiarism, because they have to collect the data from so many resources. So many time investment, so many research are also there. So now concept is ready. Now submit your research paper within 7 days. Fine. So let us conclude today's sessions on a research paper, how to make a research paper and how to publish the research paper. Thank you very much for joining online and